this morning. Oh no, I'm just like all jumping up right now to be honest.
Have you heard of the silver petal? It's an extremely rare plant that blooms with stunning silvery flowers. My niece has been pestering me, saying she wanted to see one for real. So, when I heard they grow in this area, I decided to go look for it. But I'd forgotten one thing. The silver petal only blooms when the weather is cold and snow is falling. Seems I've completely missed the season. I don't suppose you could find it anywhere right now. You see, that niece I mentioned is such a selfish and demanding little princess. But the pouty thing she does is just so cute. What's her favorite uncle supposed to do?
Yep. So
You'll go look for one? Well,
that I think you find that silver petal in Brescia Ruins 300 AF. Just like I was saying, the stuff that I saw up here might actually be there as well. But that is something for a different time, only because at the Brescia Ruins 300 AF, there is a high chance that you run into a Tonberry there, which for veteran Final Fantasy players, the Tonberry would be a noticeable monster to run into, mainly because it's known for the knife that it uses in its grudge attack, in which it completely decimates you in the battle. So I want to avoid those at all costs, at least until I get a party that's worthy of fighting one. And actually, we're going to find out where we need to go. Alright, so it seems though we go over here. And what? Oh, wow. Oh, the monster changed. Okay. Makes sense. That thing hurts, too. Ow, that thing really hurts. I guess as long as it doesn't do wound damage, we're actually pretty good. Right, so this thing is tameable. I wonder if all the monsters here have changed. Of course, the original monsters will still be here, but it'd be nice if they added more than one new monster here. Although I can't really remember. It's been so long, like as I've said before, like it's been over a year since I played the game, which is kind of like what I want to play again. But I figure I might as well record it because it'll be something different on the channel. And his feeding stoop attack is probably the most dangerous attack that he has. I think it attacks you like 3-4 times, but doing a lot of damage each time. More dangerous in the stronger forms of the monster, but still dangerous in the basic form. Actually, is that a treasure chest? Oh shit. Get away from me. Yeah, I was actually trying to get one of these Uridemus earlier today, and I just could not do it, as I didn't do it right there. I don't know what's going on. Like, I know you're not going to get every monster right away, but the chances of getting some of these is extremely low. Right, so let's see. Alright, so that seems like another artifact. So where do we go now? Alright, so I'm guessing the one, oh, this one right here in the middle of the crosshairs is probably the one we gotta go to. If you were even paying attention to where I was aiming at. It seems like the right one. I know the other one is used for it's the wild artifact and it takes you to the 300 AF Brescia Ruins. But I couldn't remember if there's another one here or not. So I'm guessing that the one that I showed is the one that we need to go to. Although, as always, I could always be wrong. let's see. Head this way. This is the right way to go. I don't get why they put this here though. Did that like fall through into the caves? I don't really have a problem with it, but it's a weird design, to be honest. And I thought, I like how they have the feral links, although some of them I get really confused with. Like, the Gremlin's feral link is pretty bad. There's a few that have good feral links. Mainly, like, a lot of the monsters I really can't remember. But there's one notably that's a medic, and it, with its feral link, it heals everybody. It gives everybody a lot of health. I actually had it on my other account until my hard drive fucked up. So, something to look forward to. I'll probably use it the moment I get it. It's really useful. It's extremely useful up until like the later stages of the, or actually till the end of the game, to be honest, because I was using it post game. Oh wow! We see the future again.
It's nothing. I'm fine, really. Just tired, I guess.
Right. Somehow I kind of doubt it's nothing.
We unraveled the paradox and continued on to another time, another place. But why had these gates appeared? Who had tangled the timelines, and for what purpose? We still didn't know. Why am I able to fix these temporal anomalies, bend monsters to my will? Why do I have this power at all? I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side. I hope we land right in the place where Lightning is waiting. Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past?
I have no idea. With all this jumping back and forth, I'm not sure I know which is which anymore. But the past is what makes us who we are. Defines us as people. The future that we're aiming for, that's the thing we can change. No matter how bad things have been, without that past, I wouldn't be who I am now.
That makes sense.
So Sarah, you shouldn't feel like you're wasting your time. Even if we don't arrive in Valhalla, there's still value in every path we take.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, I won't complain if we do end up there. All this running around is exhausting.
Hey, make up your mind.
Just be honest with yourself. If you are, you'll be sure to arrive in the future you want.
Sarah, forgive me. That was a past you never should have had to deal with. But now, because of your courage, the timelines have one less knot to unravel. If I could, I would thank you for what you have accomplished. But I can't. Not just yet.
Alright, so that's pretty cool, I think. Alright, so that's right. So we are going to Yasha's Massive. A weird ass name. It was actually seen in 13. Around, you got to go through it during chapter 11. It was an optional area and still was post game. Mainly there for hunts, and you fought the most ridiculous and retarded strong monster in the game, and Yasha's Massive. At the very back of the ruins, in which I think we actually see here, once we get to the end of this area, I think we actually do go into the ruins that we fight that monster in, and I cannot pronounce his name to fucking save my life, even if I wanted to.
In ancient times, the Xiii devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive Xiii appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. Something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, another paradox. If we really couldn't see that one coming.
This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. This is what
Alright, so
What happened?
we know that we are in 10 AF, but it seems as though Noel and Sarah believe they are 200 years
was locked up inside.
in her future,
We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us.
which makes no sense unless it was a paradox. And what the fuck does this guy need?
Hello. Are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? Just...
Yasha's Massif, 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Oh, nope, not at all. Deny it.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free.
Deny everything. That's all that needs to happen. Now, if I remember correctly, this area has some retarded ways to fight monsters. We actually, coming up in just a minute, we'll actually run into an area, I believe, if I remember correctly, that includes Behemoths, in which kick our ass. So, although they are tameable, I don't think they're really useful until... Actually, like, they're not really... They're useful, but not for long, because once you start upgrading other monsters, the Behemoth pretty much becomes irrelevant at the point.
The food is so much better than on
But maybe we won't have to fight one, although we probably will run into one. And this is where the Behemoths are pretty much in the darkness. So when you run through the darkness for long periods of time, you have a high chance to actually fight a Behemoth. Although the Behemoth stays away from light, I believe. So as you see the spotlight, we actually have to follow the spotlight and stay in it. Now, of course, there are treasure chests outside the light, but I will not be going for them. Only because I don't want to fight a Behemoth at the moment. Not something on my to-do list today. I might do it off-screen. I might get one off-screen. I don't know. Like I said, this is technically just a playthrough. It's not really 100% completion. Although, let's see. What is it? It's a level 1. It's a poison proof, late bloomer, commando. I want something other than the hoplite because I feel like the hoplite is powerful. It's got a lot of health, but it's very slow. At least I feel like it's very slow. We're actually gonna max this thing out real quick because we had more than enough droplets to do it. Alright, so we're actually gonna give it the commando boost. I really don't go for ATB gauges unless it's like the later monsters of the game. The earlier monsters pretty much they're perfect for the boost and that kind of stuff. Giving them extra ATB gauges is useless. Not really something I advise, although some people probably prefer it that way. And you might be wondering why I'm waiting here. I want the light to come back around, that way I don't have to run out there. I gotta run out there and then I gotta make it to that light over to my right. And this light is stupid, so... And, you know, I probably should run out there, although I feel like running out there would be completely retarded. So we're actually going to take this slowly, because that's pretty much the only option we have. Oh, what was that? Oh, nope. Nope, I wasn't in the darkness. He can't take me. Now, although I was in the light, I still do not know why he spawned right there. Maybe, probably because I was at the edge of the light. That's probably why. Although, like, you know, like I said, I'll probably come and do all the stuff that are like with the lights and all that kind of crap. I'll do it off camera. That way I don't have to worry about, like, if I die, I don't have to worry about retrying or fighting, you know, a monster that is going to kick my ass. And actually we have to run for this one, I believe. We didn't have to run for it. And look at him. He's just staring at me. Got something to say? Got something to say? Get him, Noel. Get him. Hit him again. Hit him. Yeah, there you go. Hit him again. Yeah, he don't want none. He sees the skills that we have.
That building over there is part of the Padra ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
Alright, so the Padra ruins, I can't remember if that's where we fight that ridiculously retarded strong monster. I'm sorry if it's really hard to see what's going on here. I can't really... I think I have to brightness all the way up. The fuck? What? Oh my... Would you go away? Like, seriously. I want this treasure chest. Come on, man. Really gonna bother me like that? Damn it. Well, like I said, I'll have to go back and get that later. Seems that way. I really can't remember how strong the Behemoths are at this stage. Although I can more likely guess, since Behemoths are usually some of the stronger monsters that you fight in the game. At least in Final Fantasy wise, the Behemoths are usually powerful. So I can only guess it would be pretty powerful at this stage. Like I said, I can't really remember that. Although on my first time playing this game, I got lucky and got the crystal for it the first time. Or in my first try. So, I doubt that'll happen again. I may not even get one at all. I seem to have pretty bad luck for getting crystals of monsters that I actually want to try out. So, can't really complain. It seems like we got some power silver, which is a grade 2 mineral, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a grade 2, to be honest. Actually, let's see what Chocolina has.